The Mountain and the Pebble. There was once a young boy named Arjun who lived in a small village at the base of a towering mountain. The mountain was shrouded in clouds, and people believed it was impossible to climb. "It's too high, too steep," they'd say. But Arjun had a dream, to see what lay beyond the mountain. Every day he'd stare at it, imagining the view from the top. The villagers mocked him. "A boy like you? Climbing that? Impossible." Even his family tried to dissuade him, warning of the dangers, but Arjun's determination only grew stronger. One morning he decided to begin his journey. Armed with nothing but a small bag, a walking stick, and his unwavering will, he took his first step. The climb was grueling. The rocky paths scraped his hands and the chilling winds almost pushed him back. Each time he stumbled, he picked himself up and reminded himself, one step at a time. Days turned into weeks. He encountered harsh storms, wild animals, and stretches of sheer cliffs. At times he doubted himself, questioning if the villagers were right. But each time the thought of quitting crossed his mind, he looked at the stars and thought, "I've come too far to turn back." One day, as he neared the peak, he met an old hermit sitting by a small fire. The hermit, with a kind smile, said, "Many have tried to climb this mountain and failed. What makes you different?" Arjun replied, "I don't climb to prove them wrong. I climb because I need to see what lies beyond." The hermit nodded, handing him a cup of warm tea. "Then you shall succeed, for your purpose is pure." Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Arjun reached the summit. The view was breathtaking. Endless valleys, shimmering rivers, and the sun painting the sky in hues he'd never imagined. Tears filled his eyes, not because of what he saw, but because of the journey it took to get there. But the story doesn't end there. As Arjun descended the mountain, he noticed something. His hands, once soft, were calloused and strong. His legs, once weak, carried him with confidence. The boy who had started the climb was no longer the same. When he returned to the village, the people were in awe. "You did the impossible," they exclaimed. But Arjun simply smiled and said, "The mountain wasn't impossible. It was my fear of it that was." From that day on, the villagers began their own journeys, inspired by Arjun's courage. And though they faced their own challenges, they learned that every mountain, no matter how high, can be climbed one step at a time. Moral: the greatest mountains we face are often in our minds. With determination, persistence, and a pure purpose, no obstacle is insurmountable. Take that first step and keep moving forward.
If you enjoyed this story, then please hit like and subscribe for more enchanting tales.